Hey, what's going on, timber lovers? I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just outside, touching grass, and has me distracted now. What's up? Welcome back. We are here with another episode, part of this Timberborn playthrough tutorial and what to do after series. I don't know how much longer it'll be because I don't know how long the tutorial is. But the reason we're doing this is because rumor has it that some of the new players are doing and finishing the tutorial, and after they get out of the tutorial, that's when a Badtide comes along and they are getting uh, wiped out from the Badtide because they were not expecting it and the tutorial didn't explain it or prepare them for it. So that's what we are here to do. And so we are doing a playthrough of the tutorial, and I am giving you my sound words of wisdom and advice of all the years of playing this game and wasting so many hours and time on it, so much time. And we are Oh, we are not very far. I think we're about 3 hours. Put about 3 hours into the game so far. One, two. Is this part three? Maybe three. But we are on cycle 3, day 1. We have been through 2 droughts so far. So that means we've got 2 more, and then we could expect a Badtide, if depending on our chance. I think with whatever the game rolls for us. So let's see. We are left off. What do we do? What do we do? We got the houses done. We got we got all of our farmers spilled out. We put in a little bit of sunflowers, I think. We'd like to get some water into this guy over here. This looks pretty good, huh? Look at this little pit. Okay, cool. We got our dam up here. Oh, that's right. We want to put floodgates up here. And then we probably want to get up here and do the same. So let's see if we were to put some steps heading up that way. I like to. I don't know. I just can't. And I can't have things like that right there. That no. I just gotta go. Okay, we got some metal up here. We got some scrap metal, so that's good. So we can get to. We're gonna need to get to that at some point anyway. So we can come up here, and this will get us up to that, and that'll get us scrap metal, which is good, because the next 2 things we need to unlock as far as industry goes is we need to unlock this gear workshop, and then we are going to want to unlock and start scavenging for scrap metal. Those are definitely going to be our next 2 industry things, because that's just where everything is going to need to start using. Well, it's metal blocks a big thing for later on in the game that we're going to need, and we're going to need a lot of them for making. If we want to make bots, if we want to build the bigger and cooler structures that we're going to need. We're going to need metal. We're going to need metal blocks. So it's going to be crucial that we get that going. And then once we get that going, then we can hop in and we can worry about paper and printing press. I don't. That's not anything I'm really worried that much about. It makes books and punch cards for the bots. Tapper Shack. We're gonna need that because we're gonna need to start getting some pine resin also before we can build. I think the observatory and observatory pine resin. Yeah. So before we can dip into some better science production buildings, we're gonna have to we gotta get some stuff unlocked, which definitely means we're gonna need some more scientists because we only have one functioning scientist at the moment, and he's keeping us moving forward, but he can't sustain what we need. He can't sustain the sheer amount of science that we need. All right, let's run a little bit because we're just wasting time gathering when I should be letting the game run while I'm talking. So it's not so much wasted time. But sorry about that. I'm just so used to pausing and playing. Pause, play, pause, play, pause, go. All right, we need 2 beavers. Build these rooftop terraces for a little social hanging out. And a couple more of these houses to. We can see we're just. Come on. I'm hoping that we can get a little more. Green over here. One thing that we can do now, or we can start gearing up towards, is if we can't get water into any of these other places by levees or I think I've got an idea here of something we're going to pull off. Oops. So there's I just saw a little overflow right there. See right there? We've got some overflow going on, and I do not like that. I do not like that at all. And that's coming from down here because it's not letting enough water out. So we got to fix that. Okay, we do have stairs now, so we do not need these. We do not need these dams in order to get across this to this other side. So let's put in another way over. And this will have them also run through the water, which will also give them a wet fur health wellness boost too. So this has mutual dual benefits. So let's put these in. I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete all these right now because I think we're pretty close to getting. Oh shoot! Okay, don't do that. Don't be a knucklehead and do that. But that's okay because we're just going to come at it from a different angle. But now you're going to see where they're all stuck over here now. See, stuck, stranded. All right, we're coming for you guys. We're coming. Send the rescue squad. There we go. Get out of there, guys. Good job. All right, we'll come at this from this other side. And of course now we have no extra beavers. Why you do this to me, game? Why? But we're going to do some levees. We're going to do 2 levees. Slow this down a little bit. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 water source blocks. I think that's more than enough. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that. We'll try that. Okay, there we go. Now we got a lumberjack. And we got a beaver that's available. I will normally I'll put down a hauling post to get some haulers. Basically, those are the beavers that are going to run around and collect goods from the buildings, and run them to the warehouses. Um, I'm waiting for the tutorial to show me or come back on and do anything, but I don't see it. So, since I know that it's a building that's already unlocked and I don't need to use science for it, I'm going to put one down because it just doesn't make sense to sit here and wait for the game to tell me to do it. I'm just wasting time. So okay, we got a hauler here. These guys are gonna go and haul goods. I'm gonna put them over there. Okay, I want to do another lumber guy. Oh, I didn't even do that one yet. Come on, fellas. Wait, is this another one? He's not doing anything. He don't have any trees over here to get, does he? No. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. I should have just paused that, but I moved it. No, actually moved it out of there so that way in case the berry bush wants to occupy that spot, it can. We're going to finish this out with trees. And so that's all trees planted. And we get another lumber guy over here. I'd like to get 2 more lumberjacks somewhere at least. At least 2 more somewhere. Okay, I want to get water into this here hole. And now I've got 2 ways I can do this right now. And one is one's going to require science, and I don't want to spend my science points on that yet because I want to unlock the gear workshop and the tapper shack and the scavenger flag, and I don't want to waste time. But there's what you have here, which is a fluid dump, and this is basically just a beaver is going to bring water by the bucket, and dump it. He's going to go in that hole here. He's going to go in this door, and he's going to go in there, and he's going to dump the water, and the water's just going to dump through this thing into the hole, and he's just going to do that over and over and over. Basically, he's going to be Jack and Jill. He's just carrying water back and forth. He's the water boy. And that's great, but it's going to take him a long time to do that and fill that up, and it'll probably be very difficult to maintain. Or our other option is, I think I'm gonna have to ditch this right here, get rid of that, and I think I've got an idea here to. We want to start getting a reservoir built, which ideally I would want to put it up here around this area here, because I'd want to encapsulate or enclose this water source, so that way the water would start accumulating and filling the reservoir up. The water levels would go up. If I do it anywhere else, I lose that ability. If I put a reservoir down here, I can only go up as high as tall as this water source right here to that level. So if I did this, I could start storing water up in here in this area here that I could then release down into here to irrigate this little bit, which is what we're going to do. And then also we can have once it fills up here and fills this up, we can have it overflow and run that's not wide enough. And have it run along here. Once it fills up, it'll fill all the way up. We're gonna figure this out here and figure out what this front of this, but it'll fill up here and then it'll overflow into here, and it'll drop down into here, and then we are going to channel it into there. So something like that, and we'll come in and we'll get these trees out of here, and we'll put it back on this. Let's go ahead and where's Othia down here? We wanted to get a lumber guy down here, 2 of them, but we'll start with 1 to clear us some room to get down there. Oh, these tree stumps are driving me crazy. I hate these things. I miss my mods so much right now. But I'm taking the hit for you guys. So they're good. I've got 2 beavers here that I could find a job for if I can find a job here. What do we got? We got plenty of. Why do I still not have any carrots? No, they did farm them all. All right, let's Okay, let's do 159. It's what 200. Let's put another scavenger down. Or scavenger gatherer. Ah, darn it, you dumb wit. One click too many. One click too many. All right, we'll put another gatherer down for berries. They'll get us some berries. We're gonna and then we'll run that. While we're running that, we're gonna go ahead and tear this out because we don't know what we need right now on this. Let's finish laying this out real quick. But yes, you want to get a reservoir established to start storing water for your longer droughts. I would like to. Okay, I do not have anywhere yet close to the abilities to get the floodgates unlocked yet, other than the first one, which is only 1 high. So I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. Well, I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I can quite do it yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it that way. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. Um, hold on, I don't need. Okay, we don't need things like this. We don't need little corners, unless no, they're gonna. So we can get rid of those, and that'll save us a couple. Okay, so we do this. So when this fills up, we'll have a bunch of water stored, and then overflow will come out this back area, come down, and it will like that. I'm not a big fan of that right there, but it's okay. We can make it work. Wait, we don't need this. We got to go get these trees out of the way, but that's fine because we need more trees. Let me get over there. We don't need this right now. So we can get over. Actually, let's go like this. And we'll run up here from the middle. That way we can still build this little wall here. And we still get up there to get that stuff. I hate goofy things. Alright. I think we've got a solid plan there. We're going to leave this open right here until we can hopefully unlock the... Well, we got this now, so we're going to... and we can get down into here, right? Yeah. Let's get some paths over here to get us from here around here to here. Why did you not make the road path? Thank you. And let's unlock the... No, I'll unlock the floodgate. Yes. Alright, we're going to build these, and that will allow us to hold up to 0.95 level of water. So we'll be able to now we'll be able to hold almost double the amount of water in this little area if we get it built. So we'll get this thing built, and then we'll get up here, and we'll get this. We'll get started. Well, yeah, we'll get this stump built, and then we'll get over up in here and get this little trees cleared out while we start building this. We're gonna need some. We're gonna need some way to get up there. I think that's gonna be our best route. Yep, just like that. And that'll get us up here, but now we can get over here. We can get this. It'll give us access to this, and put this back across. We could actually, we need to get up here too to get to that. So let's do that. Timberborn, all straight lines. Okay, we got 3 beavers to do something with. Let's go ahead and set this guy to berries. Let's do another farm. I'm going to get in trouble here, and I don't want that to happen. We're going to put this farm down, but before that farm is built, we can actually expand our crops a little bit more. Yeah, what the heck. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, we've got this little area here that we've been saving for a couple more industrial buildings that need power. This guy can't get any of these trees over here. We need another forester over here so we can get into those a little bit there. Okay, once we get water in here, this is going to boom. This is going to turn all green all over here. So when that happens, we want to be... Oh, damn, he just can't reach it. Still can't reach it. I'm gonna have to tear these stupid trees out of here. Makes me sad. But they've got to go. I think I can put the forester right there, and he'll be able to reach these. I need him to reach this little bit over here to plant these trees. So we'll let him tear that down. We'll let him tear that up. Get me there. Get me another forester down, and then we'll get this farmhouse built. Then we'll work on more houses, and then we'll get that hauler thing set up, and then we'll be ready to possibly get maybe unlock the builders or something here. Forester. Okay, good. We can get over there now. Switch this guy to oak. What we got on this, boys? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Alrighty. That is... What's that on for? Yes. I'm gonna make them sunflower. And of course it's food, so high priority and haulers. Alright, looks like our well-being score jumped up a point or two. A few more happier beavers. Okay, we've got sunflowers down now too, so we should probably put a storage place for them. I think I want to start getting a few houses and stuff over here. Well, no, we want food on both sides. We'll put this over here. I don't think we're going to keep this, though. Let's get rid of that. And we'll place it with that. And sunflower seeds right there. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm going to drop this down to beavers. So, okay, yeah, I think that's good. Now, let's get over these houses and get a couple houses built. so we can expand our population because we're out of workers. But and it looks like we got to put down another one of those water pumps because we deleted that other one. So we're gonna put it right. I mean, I guess we no. See, it's yeah. Okay, we're gonna put it over here. But here's what we're gonna do. First, we are going to boing. And of course, like that. Are we gonna do it for all of them? We might as well. I can't get up there yet, so but if we can get these, that's gonna be a whole bunch of wada. Nope, don't need this one. Hold on, hold it for. Don't need that one. Okay. Because if the water comes and it goes all the way up to here, it is going to sit right along that level right there. So let's get this here, and we're gonna put a pump here. We'll probably put another one next to that there. Yeah, why not? Let's do that now. Okay. We are going to need to get to that. So let's do this here. This here. Delete this path for a second. While we put another one down. I don't want this one. All right. Now that gets us up over and to those two pumps up there. Perfect. Okay, let's get this built. Let's get this house built so we can get some more beavers. What's our power? 400 out of 100. We could use a, well, no, well, yeah, we could use another plank. A plank. It's going to be perfect. There's just enough room there to put a longer. Oh yeah, let's do this tedious bit here. Piecing this over. Excuse me. I'm going to build out this farmhouse just because I know that those crops are going to hit soon. Get that done. We'll get that other house built, and then we got to get in here and get these finished. Nice. Another point. Another well-being point. get a little more science cranking. All right, we're gonna get these floodgates put in. So floodgates are in. We're okay. Good. We've got trees coming in. Awesome. Awesome. And just in time, my friends. Just in time, because we are about to lose all those right there. And how are we looking down here? Oh. Looking like you're about to hit your end soon too, so it's okay. We've got more coming. See, so that's why you want to get a forester in quick, and you want to get them so that way once they can get some new trees coming. We gotta get over here and pick up this stuff. There we go. I'd like to get another log warehouse storage pile down. Since ours is almost full, or is full now, almost. Okay, we've got everything in. Let's get this last house in. Connect to that, and then we will finish these floodgates. Oh man, we have not gotten anywhere in almost an hour. Well, it's been 37 minutes, but man, this game can be so slow in the beginning. I forget how much of a drag slow it can be. But I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip ahead with it for y'all. I mean, you watch it if you want. Skip ahead if you want. I would, but anyway. Build you. All right, we have enough to science now to unlock a bunch of builders. So we're going to do that because that will help us speed up and get stuff built quicker. So we're going to build a builder's hut. And we're going to build it before we build the haulers. We put the haulers down, and because we were hoping for what's the word I'm looking for? A population boom, but that did not happen. So anyway, we'll put the hauler down. We'll put a set of steps going up to him, and there we go. Now I am going to, as soon as this house gets done, I'm going to jump ahead and build this builder building. So that way we'll have 2 builders in addition to our 4 town center employees to build things. And then we'll max out these builders, and then we'll have 8 builders running around being able to build. And then we'll work on building out that hauler post, and then once we get that done, we will get some more, we'll get that last lumber mill, and then we can start unlocking some gears. Alright, we've got 2 of the floodgates built. We are almost done with this. We drop it down to 2. And high priority on the builders. I want them building constantly. Don't stop. If there's materials to be placed, I want them placing them. Okay. That is done. Let's get in here and get speed done one of these. I think these are set. We're going to drop this down a little bit. Only because we don't want to slow this flow down too much. We can tweak it, but we want to get it up first. Get them in first. So nice. Get this one done. Oh, we are. Oh, goddamn, we're low Sorry. Excuse my language. Okay, we're gonna need these guys in here for temporarilies. I'm gonna put one here. And put anything over there or there. I'll put one down here. I'm gonna have to delete that path though. That's alright. Them walking underneath of it is gonna screw up the height that it will pump. See, right now it's not even got a pump down into the water. There has to be a space below it, underneath of it. Okay, deleted that now. Now we got a tube going down into the water. Got to make sure the tube going into the water. Take care of that. Since we are so low on water, we are going to switch this to. Let's get this thing done. We'll get this one. Get it staffed, and then we will get it pumping. We'll drop one of these lumber guys. Now throw them in there and fully staffed now. And we're going to do this other one. And while we're at it, just for shits and giggles, we're going to drop another. What is the thing called? Tank. Thank you. Yeah, we'll put it there. They're going to get replaced with bigger tanks later, so just do it there for now. Okay, get that done. Come on, boys. We've got sunflowers now. Nice. So, good thing we've got some storage for them. I don't see any of them in the storage, of course. Okay, drought number 3. Is 3 or 4? I don't know. But, okay. Let's see. This means we are not long from a bad tide. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. This map has an easy bad tide solution. And basically what happens during a bad tide is that the water coming from our regular water source is going to be polluted and bad. So we're going to prepare for that with, over on this particular map, we have a channel over here on the left to divert. We can divert the bad water. We can put a dam across here, and we can, when that is shut, we can the water will divert down here and come down here and dump into here. And then it'll exit off of the map. What we need to do is get some. We're gonna get some water wheels down into this muck down here. That's what we need to do, because we've got all the water on this map coming down, and it's all, this is going to be the highest flow rate right here. Right down this path is going to be probably the highest one. Of course, it looks like a lot of this though is getting diverted down here. When we have, we'll do a little test once we get to the automation stuff and unbox and can unlock some of this stuff. We'll check and see which one of these channels here is getting the most flow. But I'm thinking that I want to get some power coming from down here and up here. I think once I get enough buildings all the way across over to here, we will hop down into here, and then I'll get some power going. So, okay, we're going to let it run. got our builders now. Let's put another water tank right there. And when the drought starts, let's see if we tweak this a little bit. See how we've got it at 0.55, and we're still not quite. Let's go to 0.65. Watch the water level come up a little bit. 0.75. That's pretty close. I'm gonna leave it right. I'm not gonna go any higher than that. All right, wait. What do we got here? What do we got here? Why are we 5 beavers short? What'd you guys do? What did you do? Or did a bunch just die? Grew up, died? No? Not that many died. That normally means you built something. Oh, yep, they built a hauler. And that's 5 people for that. We don't have them for that. Let's put that on pause. We don't need them yet. Soon. But not yet. Okay, so we've got this done. We've got our 2 new ones there. Let's get up into that. Until we get those levees constructed, built, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So we got that. I don't have any employees for that, but we can do this. Don't forget what we are doing down here. Okay, cool. We are finish this so we can get up to these 2 new water pumps. We have full water now almost, so that's good. That is good. Let's get these done. And 337. We need 500 to get to our max level of floodgate. Right here is what we want, because that is going to be just tall enough to overflow this all down into here. And right, let's see here. Yeah, we need this one. Okay, let it run. We have a beaver available, we could use more logs. I am going to deselect all this stuff because there's no trees here to cut. Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to get up in there to start getting those. So let's do that. With this guy. Go. I want it to be a little bit more on top of this, but we can close this. And it's probably gonna overload. Nope, okay. Nope. And it's pretty full. So not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now we can focus on working on this reservoir and those pumps. Right? Now. Mainly... we still need more logs. I was gonna... what did I do? I need to put a lumber jacker. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's just gonna be good. Alright, I got two unemployed beavers up there, so we got two lumberjacks down. That will get us some more lumber because wow, we are just about out of logs. That ain't good. One tree left over here. He's taking that down, so as soon as he gets done with that, we will get him over here helping with these trees right here. Okay. We've got okay. Next. Get me up there. I want to get this stuff built here first. We need another 100 science points to unlock our next floodgate. So I think we're doing okay here. But we got to get up into here also to start preparing for that Badtide that is on its way. So I am just going to throw these down here to get me up there. Okay, that'll get me up to that. And once I am up here, I can drop into here. No, this way. I can then build the barrier across here so we can direct the Badtide that way. Okay, good. Everything looks all in order. And we are now preparing to deal with our first Badtide situation scenario. It is coming. Uh-oh. We've got the floodgates up, and we're gonna drop them. I'm dropping them all the way because we gotta get rid of all this water now. And then we'll bring them back up. But I need it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was not good. When we get to automation, we can set it up to so that those will automatically raise and lower as needed. Well, not as needed, but when the season changes and the weather changes, it'll change. But anyway, I'm trying to keep these at only an hour long. So we are almost there. We are going to finish building these a couple of buildings here, and then I'm going to say sayonara and go probably eat some lunch and do a little chores, and then we will come back. But let's see, we can definitely get. Okay, houses are built. We are at 57 minutes. We got 2 more minutes, so let's see what we can get. We can get those done. We can. No, I think that I am going to just use these floodgates as soon as they are available here. We need 27 more science points. We have 2 jobs too many. Oh, nothing to do in range. What's going on here? Oh, he cut down all those trees and can't reach anything. So it's good. And this guy over here had 1 tree that he can't reach. Okay. We're going to need a guy here. Get rid of that tree. And then we're going to move this guy further down the line so he can reach more. And we'll get them both quickly built, and might have to pause one until we get another beaver. Alright, 58 minutes, 1 more minute. Okay. Mark these for demolition. And let's go ahead. We're going to let it run just a little bit longer just so you can see what we're going to plan here and do. Let's put that like that, and we'll get them. Okay, we have enough to unlock the tallest floodgate, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to put it here, here, and here, and here. Now, you don't have to do these little corners. I don't know if you've noticed or figured this out yet, but as long as the 2 corners touch, that is enough to hold that in. So that's why I did that way, and then this is going to come down here, and we're going to do these 3 here. And boom, now, when these close, fully close, it's not going to be tall enough to divert Need water over there, so that's okay. Very simply fix this with a row of levees. And then the thing. There we go. Now, all the way up. All the way up. And that will allow the water to flow down over here. And funnel into here. Perfect, right? And so we got our, and then up here, right? We got this. This will close during the bad tide, and the bad water will boom, boom, and it will flow, boom, boom. It'll go there up here till it gets enough, and then it will boom, overflow and flow out here, and flow down here and into there, and then it will just come flying down here. So we are all set up now to handle our droughts, bad tides, and we are also set up to fill up this hole with water, which will give us all access to plant everything over here. All this brown dead area should all turn green. And we can also, at some point, once we get up here, we can build a very big reservoir up here, a giant reservoir. I mean, we could we could do a huge reservoir, very, very tall, but we could direct water down here, and it'll flow down through there, and we could also fill up this channel with water. So we can irrigate this whole half of this map over here. And, well, I mean, actually, after we get this built, we can irrigate here. We can block this off. We can irrigate this whole section over here until a bad tide happens, and then we can. So we've got right now we're on the cusp of being able to turn a good 80% of this map green, in a very short amount of time. So anyway. This is we're gonna step off here now with this one. I've left you guys with a big enough idea of what we got going on here, and what we'll be doing. And so I'm just doing a little movements around here for a decent thumbnail later on. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We've got plenty of lumber. We could use some more planks. We've got plenty of food. We've got a decent amount of water. Plus, we have the ability now to save water here, and soon to be. We're gonna be able to save water here, which is gonna fill all this up here. We're gonna have a lot of water. We're gonna have a lot of water available. But that's it. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you in the next episode. All right. See ya.